Hi, good morning. My name is Dimitri, and today I am going to be doing my makeup in an ASMR way. I've never done ASMR before, but I super love it. I've been told that I have sort of a relaxing voice, so yeah. I don't have a microphone, and I film on my phone, so this is going to be like a casual sort of vibe, if you know what I mean. First up, I don't use primer, I just use moisturizer. This is the one I use. And I just slather that shit on my face. As you can tell by my towel, I just got out of the shower, so my skin is going to be extra dry. So I'm going to use more than I normally would. Alright, and I don't wait for that to dry at all. I immediately, I covered the bottle in my gross lotion hands. I immediately go in with this Morphe Skin Tint. I'm going to list all of the products I use in this video in the description. And I drop that right onto my hand. And I use my hands to like rub it in. Sometimes my hands do a good job of distributing the product, and sometimes they don't. So I'm going to use a brush and just make sure there's no weird smear lines from my hand. Next, we're going to use this Wet n Wild foundation. This is my favorite foundation I've ever used. Yeah. I do a little dot here, a little dot here, eyelid, eyelid. Then I use the brush. Just do this. And this brush has a little end. And I do this. I don't use concealer. It looks too heavy on me. So I use foundation. And that works best for me. I just kind of swipe it all around. And then next up is blush. And I have this e.l.f. blush. And I just got this. So I'm still getting used to how much product to use. So I'm going to start off really small. And then right here. I did my makeup yesterday and I used way too much. This is a much better amount. I know it looks a little crazy, but it's all part of the process. I love doing that 2020 TikTok blush placement. I call it sunburn blush. I don't know, it looks cute. Next up, e.l.f. Camo not camo, Halo Glow Contour. People have really mixed feelings about the e.l.f. Halo Glow line. I like it. I do. Okay, and that's my contour placement. Also, this is the only contour I've ever found in my life that makes me look like warm and sun-kissed, but it's not orange. Everything looks orange on me. Like it's warm, but it's not orange. I have a very neutral skin tone, which makes makeup a little annoying sometimes because everything looks orange or yellow or pink on me. Like the undertones of everything is so weird on me. But this is good. I'm just gonna do this pat blend motion all over. And I'm gonna use a small fluffy brush. I'm gonna blend this with the same pat motion. It goes up over the crease and then out towards the temple on the edge of the eyelid a little bit and then down a little bit. We're kind of creating a canvas as to where our eyeshadow is going to go. Creating a base. That's what we're doing. We're creating a base. Can I be like the Bob Ross of makeup? It's really chill vibes. I always feel like my YouTube content isn't interesting because I'm not super high energy. I started making YouTube videos like just before the Emma Chamberlain blow up, and I was like, I wish I could be like that. Like I wish I had that energy. And I kind of tried to emulate that because I thought she was so funny, but it just didn't work for me. You know, I just gotta be myself. I gotta be authentic to me. Okay, now I'm gonna do my nose contour. Don't mind how dirty this palette is. It's probably too loud. So, I'm gonna go in with this color. They don't have names. And this is my map. Right here. And then right over my two nose piercings, I draw a line connecting them. And then from that line, I go up the sides of my nose. And then I do the same thing, I go over it with this darker color. And I know it looks a little intense, but I'm only doing my makeup right now for video filming purposes. So, I don't know, an intense contour. Sorry, someone's calling me. An intense contour looks good on camera. I'm kind of connecting my contour to my eyeshadow area. Someone's texting me. Oh, I got a Facebook ad for, it was a realtor company, and it was like houses in my area. And I was like, oh, I like looking at Zillow for fun. I'll look at these houses. And that made me like sign up for this thing. And then I did it, and then I was like, wait, they think I'm looking at houses for real. And they just called me and texted me. Yes, I know my background is fucked up, I'm sorry. I know that the face is looking a little intense. We're looking a little too sculpted. That's okay. It's powder time. This is my favorite powder ever. It's the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 110 porcelain. And a big ass fluffy brush. I'm just gonna blend it all out. So there we go, we're looking a lot more normal. This is my powder blush that I use. This is by Flower Nose Butterfly Cloud Color Collection Rouge Box. Highlighting and blush powder duo in the color 3 Pastel Lotus. I love Flower Nose. I've kind of fucked it up by using it, but it had this like nice embossing. Here, let me show you another example. This is the Flower Nose Swan Ballet Series 6-color makeup palette in the color 3 Swan. And I've used this one a lot less. You can see it has that beautiful embossing. I don't know if that's what that's called. It's not only beautiful, but it is functional. Where the fuck's my brush? If you like Flower Nose and you want to support me, I have an affiliate commission link in the description of this video. So, I don't know, just an idea. But I like this stuff because it's really buildable. So, I go in with a little fluffy brush in this darker pink color. And I just gently sort of swipe across. Okay, next up, what we're going to do is I have this little finger press thing. And I'm going to go in with this light color. And I press into this area because I wear glasses. And it makes it so the makeup doesn't smudge as much. So I do this like I'm doing setting powder, except I'm using this pink highlighting color. I really want to get pink highlighting powder. It is time for the eyes. We are back with the e.l.f. Press contour palette. And we're going to start with this color and this fluffy brush. And we're going to start in the corner of the eye right here. And basically do the same thing we did with the liquid contour. We're just going to like go over it. So, over the crease on this part of the lid. Out towards the temple and down. See, I love like setting up a map for myself, setting up a base for myself with my liquid products, and then touching everything up and fixing everything with my powder products. I just feel like it, I don't know, it just looks really good. Then we're going to go with this color. We're going to kind of do the same thing, but we're going to stay extra focused on this starting point. See, this is our starting point, and then we bring it out. But we want right here to be the epicenter of the color. So now we have this Dior palette, the Dior Backstage Glow palette in 1 Universal. I think the tapping sound with my fingertips is a much nicer tapping sound than with my nails. The one with the nails is just too intense. So we're going to use this brown bronzy shade with the fluffy brush. And we're going to, same idea, just really keep it right in this area. I love using bronzer as eyeshadow. It's just perfect. You know, you use like a shimmery brown eyeshadow and it's just not the same. Bronzer is where it's at. Now we are going to do some highlighting. And I use the NYX Jumbo Stick. And I go right here. And then under the eye. And then tip of the nose. Blend with the fingy. Bridge of the nose. Blend with the fingy. And then the Cupid's bow. Yeah. So, now it's time for Wet n Wild Hello Kitty 50th Anniversary Highlighter. This highlighter doesn't have a shade name, but it's just, I'm sure, the lightest one because it's like this perfect white. And I have a fluffy brush. And I'm going to go over this area that I've made. And on the brow area. And then I have a more angled brush that I'm going to go right here with. And then Do Not Disturb by BH Cosmetics. we're gonna use this shade. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna go over everything. And if you find that this is too harsh looking, I just use my pinky. Angled brush again. So now we're gonna do our eyeliner, which I say in quotes because it's not really eyeliner. This is the Morphe Ready for Anything 12 pan eyeshadow palette, Wallflower. And we're going to use the shade Well Grounded, which is this dark brown color. I have a small angled brush. And I'm just going to brush this really subtle line. Oh, that's a little too intense. Okay. If your line is a little too harsh, like mine is right now. Oh, fuck me. Go in with your angled brush, the same one that I used for my nose contour. I'm going to use this Dior Shimmer Brown. I'm just going to soften that line up a little bit. Okay, it's time for me to do my mascara. I need to lock the fuck in for this part because I wear glasses and I have to get like this close away from the mirror. So yeah, I don't do anything special. I just use this cheap ass eye curler. It's like $4 on Amazon, and the L'Oreal Telescopic Black Mascara. So, excuse me while I lock in. Okay, I'm back. I don't do bottom mascara. I don't know, it's never looked right on me. So, first I'm gonna brush my brows with, this was like a brow pencil from Refi, I don't know how to say it, but I ran out of the brow pencil bar, so I'm gonna just use the spoolie. Just brush through, because when I put my foundation on, I tend to get a bunch of my eyebrows, so I don't want any chunks, anything being in there. Now I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills, the brow pomade, you know, the one, the OG, and a tiny angled brush. This is a good brow pomade. It's really good. It's just that in 2015, 2016, we were all using so much of it. It is possible to achieve a natural and more subtle eyebrow look with this shit. You just can't go crazy with it. Hold on, I gotta log in. I can't see shit. I'm sorry. Okay, brows achieved. Where the fuck did I put the lid? Now we're gonna brush through again with the I don't fucking know, spoolie, because this brow pomade also is prone to being chunky. You know what? You don't want chunks. I also like to do this because, sorry, just burped again. Brow pomades tend to create like sharp brows, and I don't want that. I want them to look more natural. So brushing it out tends to soften the edges. Now I'm gonna put on this brow gel. It's tinted. It's also by Refi. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Oh my god. I just got the most insane cramp in my leg. It hurt so fucking bad. So, once again, I need to lock in and do my lashes. I use these lashes. They are from Amazon. They will be linked in the description. I just use, like the clusters, like the longest one, and then a shorter one, and that's it. So, nothing crazy. But I need to lock in, so, sorry. So, this is the final look. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you liked this video, and have a great day. Bye bye.